I think I've met most of you in the room, but I am Matt McCall from Bernie, and I am not a lawyer or a politician. I'm a small business owner and a father, and I'm a Christian, and I'm a citizen, and it's meant to be a citizens' legislature. So, most of you are familiar with Lamar Smith. You've already endorsed me, so I won't get into all that. Let's talk about the race. We have a polling company. He may be full of manure. I don't know. You never know about these things. But right now, is our latest poll, which has a plus or minus error of 3.8%. We got 48%. Mr. Smith got 48%. And Michael J. Smith, my new best friend, got 4%. And so it's going extremely well. And we've done this on a very, very tight budget. We raised and spent about $120 grand. We started a year in advance, and it is going very, very well. But it's going well because I believe there's a wave, and it's not just an anti-incumbent wave. I think there's a battle going on in the community, and it's the establishment of both parties against the constitutionalists. And we're going to win. And the people are ready. Americans are not fighters. They're builders, and they're lovers, and we don't want to get in a fight. We didn't want to get into World War I. And we didn't want to get into World War II, but sooner or later somebody threw the table over and said it's a fight. And I think that's really where we are today, is people are realizing it's a fight. And maybe people aren't willing to fight for liberty, but I think they're willing to fight against tyranny. And so we need your help. We don't need your help in 6 months or for 6 months. We need your help right now. We need people to work the polling stations. It makes a gigantic difference. If we gave people the option, or when we gave people the option of undecided, I got 23%, Lamar Smith got 24%, and all the rest were undecided. 40% of the people are going to the polls undecided. They're deciding there. So we need a presence there. All those signs, they work, but people work much better. Just somebody there to wave the sign and say hello to people and answer questions. It is powerful. There are only 4 early voting stations in Travis County. About 60% of the people will vote in early voting. And so we need your help. And so if you can volunteer a day or half a day over the next 9 days, we really need that. You will make a difference. And so it's wonderful to be involved in clubs and for us all to get together and complain together and be of like mind, but it's really about making a change and doing something. And so I would ask for your help, and hopefully you can do that. If anybody has a quick question, I'm happy to answer it, and I think I'm done with my 5 minutes. Yes, ma'am.
How do I get a sign?
Pardon?
How do I get a sign?
Yard sign?
Yeah.
Andrew Lewis.
We have them here today. I'll bring one. You want 1, 2, 5?
Matt? Yes, sir.
The turnout. What do you see with turnout?
You know, I really expected high turnout, and it looks like I was wrong on that. I thought that that everyone would have one race they were really ticked off about or interested in. By God, I want to go for Dan Patrick. I want to go in and vote for against Dewhurst or whatever it is. And so I thought turnout would be fairly high. In 2010, in CD 21, turnout was 90,000. It was the highest it had ever been. It was a record. And last time it was 68,378, I think. And this time it seems to be lower than last in early voting so far. And so it's a little early to tell, but there you go. So we seem to be doing well. We were out block walking on Saturday. There were about 10 or 12 groups in Thousand Oaks area of San Antonio, and we had about 10 or 12 people tell us, I've already voted by mail and I voted for Matt McCall. And that's really encouraging because that's the demographic we were most concerned about. So in my district, to do a mailing costs $27,000, no mailings. So we've done radio ads, and hopefully you guys have been entertained and educated by those. Any other questions? Good. Thank you very much for your time, and thank you for your. Thank you.